years. 30 years. And I haven't missed one, and it always makes me cry when my kids come through. Nobody knows this except people like us, that these children, these young adults, are God's angels, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You guys can sit. Huh? Turn around and look at the people, guys, so they can see how beautiful you. Nothing can touch my heart like being here and having all of you guys thrilled to pieces because our kids are there. Many years ago, when this started, Kay Lips, her husband, and Shirley were looking for a place to do something for Special Olympics. They're from Indianapolis, and they come all the way here every year to do this. And that's because John Bowman said to her, no, she said to him, that they were looking for this kind of place to do, and they didn't. And he said, well, I know somebody that would want you to do it. And so that was my very first touch with this beautiful lady and her husband and her friend. And when the very first Elvis was done, we raised $1,600. And the newspaper guy asked me, are you a fan of Elvis? And I said, I am now. And if any of you have not seen the film Elvis, you've got to go. It is absolutely just fantastic. The guy that plays Elvis does an unbelievable job, and Hank you won't even know until you know it's him. And so just make sure you see that film if you haven't already. And thanks for loving my kids. Now, I'm getting old. I mean, really old. And so Terry, this little person right here, Terry Handel is now the coordinator for Special Olympics in Portage County. And believe me, this might be little here, but she's tough as nails, and she needs to be. And I think, Terry, you have something to do, don't you?
First of all, I just want to say a little something. I want to thank everyone for your contributions to Special Olympics over the years. It's meant so much to us. And without Elvis Fest's support, there are things we could not have done with Special Olympics. I think all of our Special Olympics are amazing, and they're very special to us. However, this year, I would like to recognize two people and a family from Special Olympics, because we also have awards for families. And I think that's very important because they give so much to our Special Olympians. Area 1 has 4 awards for the year. It's Athlete of the Year, Volunteer of the Year, Coach of the Year, and Family of the Year. Area 1 consists of 9 counties, and this year we were blessed to have 3 of the awards awarded to Portage County. Our Athlete of the Year is Tony Gunter. Our Coach of the Year is our own Candy Lindstrom. And our Family of the Year is the Petrovich family. Now, they advance to our state conference on October 29th, and they have the chance of winning the State of the Year award for the same categories. So we wish them all luck. prize again, and we'll see you next year. But first, we
You have
also...
something else you gotta do?
I do. On behalf of Porter County Special Olympics, okay, please accept this as a token of our appreciation for your 30 years of producing the Elvis Fantasy Fest for us.
I'm sure as she gets this award, Paul and Shirley are looking. This award says Special Olympics, Kay Lips, thank you for 30 years of Elvis Fantasy Fest, remembering Paul Lips and Shirley Leidy. Special Olympics, Porter County, October 16th. You know, this big crybaby here has just been such a hard worker all these years. You have no idea. You just come in, sit, and enjoy the music, and so do I. But boy, is there a lot of work she does prior to it. And now her wonderful son, Paul David, is popping right in there and saying, I'll help you, Mom, whether he likes it or not. And also, I cannot help but tell you how wonderful, wonderful the kitchen people are. Debbie Hemphill is going for kidney surgery tomorrow. So I wish you all would keep her in your prayers. And yet all that food that was made by her. And if she didn't have her right-hand man, Christy, right next to her, I don't think that they would ever get it through together, because they are awesome. They yell at each other, and then they're very best friends, and they love each other. So Christy and Debbie, thank you for the kitchen. Well, you're probably tired of hearing this old lady. Who knows, I might be here next year and I might not. But if I'm not, that means I'll still be with you in spirit always. And thank you again. You are just such a wonderful, wonderful people. And thank you, my dear athletes, who are just the man of my life. I love you so much. Huh? Hey, you want to say something? I have to give you the mic, though, don't I? Notice I don't have papers with me.
Okay, this is another first, because I'm not sure what to say. I'm sort of speechless. This means so much to me, and the fact that Paul's name and Shirley's name on it too.
Thank you.
I just don't know what to say. It's been a joy for 30 years to do this. When we met with John Bowman, who was the tourism director, the first thing I said, well, you know, it's Elvis Presley, he's copyrighted, we have to deal with Graceland, but I happen to know that if we do it for charity, there's no problem with it. So at the time, I was a volunteer for Special Olympics, and I did the very big job of being a hugger. But I loved it. It was just encouragement for the athletes of the various track and field events. But he happened to have was it his brother? A brother that was in Special Olympics, and so he bought right into it, and that's where it took off, and it was wonderful. We were just, you know, the man upstairs looks out for you and gives you opportunities that you never know you might have, and then it turns into something that helps so many people, and it's been such a blessing to be able to help these guys. And after 30 years, we're such good friends, and the parents help, and the athletes help, and it's just been wonderful. And I know in my heart that Elvis Presley is looking over saying, good job.
silly Jesus. I want to say an enormous thank you to all of you guys and the background with that wonderful band and that beautiful singer. Thank you. That you make it go just the way it's supposed to. If you guys had to sing like my kid did, you probably wouldn't do it. Thank you again.
Thank you, thank you. And you guys have a wonderful year and get lots of medals and have lots of fun. And
And each one bring one next year. Each one bring one next year.
yeah, that would be for the audience. Absolutely, bring a friend. So, thank you so much, and thank you guys. It was wonderful. And I guess that sort of wraps everything up.